You're at your favorite spot, it's been a couple of days and you've run out of ice. Very inconvenient. This is never a problem, however, if you have an ARB refrigerator freezer. In fact, you can make ice if you choose to. With 30 years of design experience, you'll find a lot of cool features in this ARB refrigerator. No pun intended. The lid. Not always can you open it all the way, depending what vehicle it's in. This one, it pops off very easily. You'll find instructions on the inside and a full O-ring seal. Now the lid is quite thick, and that's because there's a lot of heat gain through the top. We have a high R value compact foam in there. Keep things cool. So the fridge doesn't have to work as hard. When you look inside, there's what we call a dairy compartment. It runs about 5 or 6 degrees warmer than the actual fridge does for whatever setting you've got. The internal lining where all the cooling plates are, that's food grade material coating on there. You have a basket you can remove, rotate if you wish. Inside, there's a drain inside and a real powerful LED which points towards the food, not in your eyes when you open the lid. As you may be able to tell, it's pretty warm. It's about 90 degrees where I am today. And nothing's better to be able to grab a cold, frosty beverage from your ARB refrigerator freezer. The operation of this is pretty straightforward. You have an on-off switch, doesn't need much explanation. There's a mode switch here. This allows you to switch through several features. You can adjust Celsius or Fahrenheit. You have battery operation protection circuit. So there's 3 settings there. I'd ask you to have a look at your manual on that one. There's a mode switch also option for the remote monitor. You have 4 channels there, and for information on how that works, there's a link below. The ARB refrigerator freezer is very frugal. It is designed to run on 110 volts, 24 volts, and 12 volts, and it is optimized for 12 volts. In fact, on a day like today, 90 degrees, it's going to pull less than 1 amp hour per hour to keep my fridge down at sub-freezing temperatures. With over 3 decades of experience, we've learned how to build one of these things. We've got steel sides, very robust, plastic top and bottom. Inside you have stainless steel, copper, aluminum, nothing that's going to be affected by a salt air environment. Works on angles. If you're in an RV and you don't have it quite leveled out, it's not a problem with this refrigerator freezer. If you're in tight quarters, always remember, leave about 1 inch of space around the cooling vents and such. And if it's going to be really cramped and you need protection, we do have transit bags you can purchase for the outside of the unit. ARB does make 4 convenient sizes: a 37 quart, a 50 quart, 63 quart, and an 82 quart, very large. It's about as big as you can handle by hand. Now, what you may not realize is that this 50 quart, for instance, has a lot of volume in a compact outer shell. To get the same amount of storage volume in this 50 quart in a regular cooler, you'd need about an 80, 85 quart cooler because, of course, half of it's going to be full of ice. So this gives you a lot of storage in a compact area. The chassis and the electronics package in this refrigerator freezer was designed well beyond what's the norm for portable refrigeration. And this is reflected in our confidence in the product and its 3-year warranty. Besides your transit bag, there are a few other key accessories you might want to consider. Very importantly, when you shut a vehicle off, often the power points become inactive or they're insufficient power for the refrigerator freezer. We make a direct-to-battery loom that I would highly recommend you investigate. We have tie-downs that hook on these steel handles, make it very strong. We also have various slides that can be used for the refrigerator freezer. And that just about covers it. And I'll tell you what, I have earned this. So, frosty and cold. That is so excellent. For more information on the ARB refrigerator freezer, please go to arbusa.com.